Came out to the woods to take some pictures, meditate a little bit, play some guitar. Just kind of do my hippie thing. I haven't been keeping up with that at all recently. No, I even cut my hair. Fuck that. I want to feel my long hair again. That feels good. I just like grabbing it and being out in nature, being my hippie self. That's who I really am. You know, I'm not some societal, short-haired, suit-wearing figure. I'm not. You know, every time I went into work, I felt so restricted by my clothes. You know, I wore my loosest shirt that I have. People probably think I'm trying to, I don't know, be lazy with it or something. I just like, it's all loose and it's soft and it's natural feeling, you know. Got my shorts on for a change. Nice as hell outside today. But I was just sitting here meditating and I thought I should make a video trying to help some people today. I figured if there's one piece of advice I could give right now, it would be just the word peace. Pretty much. Apply it how you want, you know. But I think you all know what that means. It's this. It's exactly this. You know, if I had to put it into words, it's relaxation, it's coming to the right understandings, it's connecting with the universe, with your subconscious, with your moral standards, with your childhood, with what it is in life that you really love. And those are the things that I try to keep in mind, you know, the things I really love, the things I really stand for, you know. I mean, you should love everything and everyone, but you should always have a focus of that, like, you know, my main focus in terms of love are music and my girl and spreading a positive message. And those are my big three. And I'm gonna try and do that more than I ever have before. I've been pretty decent about it, but my problem is the second I get into a bad mood, I can't get out and I turn into a whole other person just like that. And you know, I go back to my 14-year-old self, my 13-year-old self, whatever it be. And I felt like that a lot recently, so I knew I had to get back to the real me, just kind of back to the best activities for me, for the people around me. I guess I really just wanted to give that message, just go with peace, you know. Just sit there, give yourself some time to do nothing. That's not difficult. Everybody has time to do nothing. Everybody wants to do things that they shouldn't be doing. That's the thing. You know, that just leads to more confusion, to violence, to, you know, pain, suffering, death, stress most of all. And, you know, it's not such a bad thing when someone tells you, just go and chill and do nothing. That's what I'm doing, and I'm out here in nature, and I'm, you know, it's just sprinkling every 20 minutes, every 15 minutes. And, you know, I'm smelling the trees, I'm smelling that natural air. And, you know, I grew up back here in these woods, these trails and these trees and everything back here kind of raised me for a couple of years there. Good year or two, at least. And, I really just wanted to say go with peace. When you come to a state of peace, you find what you really love. And when you find what you really love, you set your priorities straight and you realize there's no reason to hate life. I mean, the only reason there is to hate life is to be put in a bad situation, but 99% of the time we're putting ourselves in that situation. I made myself go to a job I hated for 2.5 years, and think about it, who put me in that situation? I'm the one who applied for it. I'm the one who showed up. I'm the one who decided not to quit when I realized that it was destroying my life. I needed this time to kind of take a vacation and realize all of that, and I knew it, but the second I go into work, 75% of the time or more, I forget it, and there's nothing there to remind me because I'm not in nature. I'm not in a peaceful setting. I have people coming up to me I don't want coming up to me constantly, distracting me from the things I'm doing that I also don't want to be doing. Then I have something I really don't want to be doing coming and distracting me from that, and then I almost want something that I don't want, and then that's just a mess. Nobody should have to go through that. I think the simple life is the best life. Just I don't know how I'm gonna make it by money wise, but I definitely want to make a change. I'm not gonna be working in some grocery store or any place like that for the rest of my life. I'm just not gonna do it. I know what makes me happy. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna try and make music my focus, try and make money off of that, because I gotta eat. And I don't want to fucking bother animals who are trying to do the same. So I mean, that's not exactly a cheap diet. I want to treat my body with natural foods. I mean, I've been taking psilocybin mushrooms this year. I just got into those around August, and I really got an understanding for why they're called magic. They really are. They bring pure magical aspects to your life that weren't there before, or you didn't recognize before, you kept forgetting before. It's not getting high. It's not like, even compared to things like LSD or even marijuana, obviously totally natural. It's something more than that. If you take the right amount, you take a small amount, you just eat a couple of caps that are sitting there. It's like the universe or the earth or God or your subconscious or whatever it is that's talking to you at the time. I couldn't tell you. It tells you exactly how to live your life, and it shows you in the simplest of ways, and it feels like nothing's changed. But somehow you're just thinking so much more clearly, and that's taught me. One of the best trips I ever had, I ate an eighth of mushrooms, and honestly, you don't need to eat that much. You only need half a gram or even a quarter of a gram will do it. And it told me, get out in nature, reconnect with your family. The more you stay outside, the higher your level of awareness will be. Therefore, you can question your life better and get better answers, better understanding for it. And I was not doing that for my entire life, pretty much, except for here and there. And I'm still only doing it here and there even after that. And so that's a problem. That shows that, I came home, I learned a lesson, but did I apply it a little bit? Yeah. but not enough. So I don't know, me always being afraid if I walked outside into the woods that are right behind my house, you know, my parents, my dad might be like, oh, he's just going out there to get high, you know, and I don't want to bring them down or start an argument because they're not going to believe me because of my history with that. And no, it's not. I'm staying totally sober. I had a beer last night and I thought, why am I even doing this? This isn't fun. You know, maybe every once in a while, with a big group of people, I mean, that's not harmful, you know, if you balance it right. It's all about balance, finding the right medium so that you're not bored with your life and you don't create a mess of your life. Because you get to one, you're going to find the other. You're going to find both of them at the same time. And not even necessarily at the same time, but you're going to find both of them. And if you balance every property in your life, every aspect, socially, internally, whatever, you'll find that balance brings peace. And meditation is kind of a metaphor for that, and it also shows you the way. But meditation, what I mean by a metaphor is, you know, you sit here with your legs crossed, get comfy, prop your lower back up a little bit, just kind of, you know, take a deep breath, let out, and every time I let out, I don't mean to think this, but I think it, I just get a thought in my head that says everything's okay. And if that's what you need in your life, and I know that's every single one of you, you know, follow that. Don't forget to do that. Do it every day, and it's only going to help you. Don't say, oh, I don't want to meditate right now. I want to play video games. That's a big one for me. I want to play video games. I want to watch TV. I just want to lay down and get comfortable. Well, think about it. If you know meditation, and obviously you already know whatever is distracting you, because it's a regular thing, because you just want to lay in bed and be comfortable, and you know, you wake up with your back hurting because you've been laying there for 12 hours, and then you go to meditate one day, you're just like, alright, I'm gonna do it, I'm in a good mood, I might as well make myself do it now. And then you realize you're not making yourself do anything, you're literally stopping doing anything, you're choosing to do nothing instead of something. And that sounds like it would be a bad thing, so maybe that's it, but maybe that's why we're turned off to it sometimes. But it takes you to that state of peace instantly. I mean, on that first big breath, you get that thought that tells you, that's the universe telling you, you're okay, everything is okay, because I'm here right now, I'm relaxed, I'm taking a deep breath, and that feels good, and I'm okay. If you can do that, you're okay. I don't care what it is you're going through. I've never been through, well, I've been through worse, but I've almost never been through a more stressful period in my life, besides a couple of really critical points medically than I'm currently in. Just stress bombarding me, and I'm learning more information I don't want to know every single day, and I'm doing these things I don't want to have to do every single day. And I got fired from my job, and I had to go here, and it ended up being a waste of time, and I wasted 4 hours just sitting somewhere uncomfortable, listening to things I don't want to listen to, doing nothing where, you know, I can't just sit and close my eyes and be relaxed because I have to be dealing with something, but I'm not getting anything accomplished when I'm supposed to be. And I'm, you know, obviously doing nothing isn't such a bad thing. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. But what I mean by that specifically is I wasn't in a quiet space where I could let my thoughts flow, or I could choose to empty my head, or I could just breathe and relax and, you know, move my back and my body in the way I need to, and just be comfortable. I was not comfortable. My back was hurting a lot worse after that, and it was just something I didn't want to deal with, and I shouldn't have to be dealing with from a moral standpoint. And it's all just a cycle of bullying and harassment and people trying to ruin my life over me trying to find peace, actually. And so I learned the best way to do it is just meditate. I know I rambled for a second, but I mean, hopefully someone can relate to that. Hopefully that was a good accident. I guess I'll get back to it. I'm gonna meditate some more, maybe play some more guitar. That's about it. Hope you do the same.